Well, hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. Just shuffle over. One more shuffle. For Pisces universe, what can they expect coming up in their lives? Pisces. That can be Pisces. Alright. Well, Pisces, the overall energy of this reading is the Page of Cups. This can be your card because there's a fish in that cup, okay? But the energy of this card is, it's like a love offer, but it's just, it's immature. It's not fully heartfelt. So let's find out why the Page of Cups surrounds your entire reading. Could also be an apology. Up here in your highest energy is the High Priestess. You know, your intuitions are running really high right now. And so if you just pull back that pomegranate curtain and you listen to what yourself is telling you, you have so many answers within you. You can guide yourself through anything. So the High Priestess is in your highest energy. The Page of Cups surrounds the entire reading. These are the two strongest energy cards in this reading. So your intuition is probably telling you that whoever's coming forth with this cup with the fish in it, you know it. It's like, you know, it's like you're smarter than that. You know, you can see through it, okay? I have the Devil right next to the High Priestess. This is the card for Capricorn, only because of the horns. The energy of this card is toxic. It's toxic energy. It's being tied to someone through, or something, through someone else. That is toxic to a relationship. But, you know, I think the Devil, I really see it waving goodbye. I think it's leaving. I think you know that that energy was there. And I think that you've done, you know, you're seeing through things. That it's like somebody was trying to pull the wool over your eyes in a relationship or something here. But you knew what was going on. I have Temperance right next to the Devil. Temperance, this is the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is your guardian angels and your spirit guides. And they've been mixing this potion back and forth, of trying to get you balanced. I think you had to deal with this situation. You have 1 foot in the water, which is emotional, and you have 1 foot on the land. They want both your feet on the land, grounded, so you can make informed decisions on your path forward. And Temperance, your guardian angels and spirit guides, they're powerful. They can really help you become balanced. Under the High Priestess, your intuition is telling you you are entering a new life cycle. And I don't think it includes this energy or this energy. You know, I think that you just know that you're heading in a different direction than all this energy because you already know what it is. Even though whoever this is involved may not think you know. So you are entering a new life cycle here. And you can feel it, you know it, and you're ready for it. It's right next to this Page of Cups that I think you can see right through. And on the other side of the Page of Cups is the Three of Swords. We have the Devil and the Three of Swords. There might have been a third party, but definitely whatever it is, there was something extra here. It wasn't about two people. There was another person or, like I say, an addiction, something toxic. It could be just a meddling person. It's hard to really say here unless I get more cards that point to a third party. But so far, it was heartbreaking. I mean, with the Three of Swords, this is what Temperance is trying to get you rebalanced from, is the heartache, the heartbreak of finding out that this is really a toxic relationship and having to deal with it. And you know you need to move into a new life cycle for you. Under the World card is the Five of Swords. So yeah, you've been picking up the Swords of Truth and Clarity. And this is, you know, listening to yourself, listening to your intuition, There's still some. There's still a couple swords down here that you probably haven't picked up yet. I don't think you needed to. I think you learned enough just by listening to yourself and your gut and your heart and head. You know, they all come together for intuition. So you're looking back at watching whoever it was and the third energy go away. This is right next to the Ten of Pentacles, which is right under the Page of Cups. So the Ten of Pentacles, it's like they made a promise, empty promises, okay? And you just, you knew it was empty promises. You knew it would never turn into a commitment, and if it did, it would never last. I feel like they were promising you the world, and they couldn't give it. They're toxic. They're tied to someone else or something else. This is really one of the best cards in the tarot deck, and I feel like that's what they were trying to offer you, and you can see right through it. This is union between two people, extended family, there's pets and a child. But this is a very grounded card, and it is about commitment. It can be about marriage. And it's right next to the Knight of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Pentacles is under this heartbreak that you had to go through, that you're trying to get rebalanced from. The Pentacles just never came in. So I feel like they made this promise to you. They weren't keeping it. And you just started realizing the truth of the whole matter, that this Pentacle is never going to reach you, not with this relationship. So this Pentacle, this is the slowest moving energy in the tarot deck. And it looks like the horse is standing still. It is moving. It can take lifetimes for that Pentacle to reach you. And this is what I think the reality, it feels like the reality of things came to you. Either way, you're in the middle of it or it already happened. That this was never going to happen because there's some toxic energy here. How can it? How can it happen? So you're ready to move into a new life cycle without the toxic energy. Temperance is right alongside you. So, you know, they're trying to help you get rebalanced, get over the heartbreak, the tears of disappointment more than anything. And there's your new life cycle. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Okay, so Pisces, up here in your highest energy, the Sun. Temperance is trying to get you rebalanced so that you can enter this new life cycle. And the Sun is all about a fresh start, a new beginning with lots of joy. Tons of joy and happiness here. Warmth and sunshine. It's a beautiful card. And it's right next to the Queen of Pentacles. This can be Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So that'll give us 2 for Capricorn so far. Knight of Pentacles can also be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So here you are, you're looking at the Pentacle. This is the second biggest Pentacle in the deck. And you really are concentrated on that. You're entering a happy place in your life. You're not settling for anything less than someone in your life that really will commit. This person was full of it. And so you're keeping your eye on the Pentacle. You're moving forward, just like Temperance needs you to, into another life cycle. It's kind of work. You really got to do some work to do it. You're moving away from rocky waters into smoother, calmer waters. You're pushing this boat with a pole. There's no motor on it. So yeah, it takes some work. But look at all the truth and clarity that you're taking with you. You're picking them up over here with the Five of Swords. And a lot of this is just intuition guiding you to move forward. Under the Sun, there's a Pentacle. This is the biggest Pentacle in the whole deck. This is all about commitment, security, stability. This is coming in. This is coming in with the joy. This is coming in with you moving forward in your life. That's beautiful. It's right next to the Five of Wands. It's like I kind of feel like there's Earth coming in. Somebody who has Earth in their chart. Because I also have the King of Pentacles right next to this. But when they come in, and they are coming in, but you need to move forward first and leave some of this energy behind. You need to go ahead and go towards this new life cycle. There's going to be confusion. You're going to have anxiety. Your heart might race. And there's going to be some confusion, anxiety, and just stress because you're going to be. It's like internal stress, and because you just don't want to get into another bad relationship. You're going to be kind of on guard, okay, for a while. When this person comes in, you're going to need to get to know them. But this whole relationship, I have the King of Pentacles too, which is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in your chart or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. Looking at the pentacle. This person, when they come in, they have a pentacle. And they're looking for someone else who has a pentacle just like you are. So, this is what you have in common, is a common goal of security and stability. They want to be grounded just like you do. They also might be moving forward from a rocky relationship, even as we speak, looking for that groundedness that was lacking in their life. Under the Ace of Pentacles, that's going to be offered to you is the Empress. This dummy over here, okay, I'm sorry to say that. They didn't realize they were with the Empress. And so the universe will put this card out, and it's to remind you of who you are. This is who you're going to go back to, who you're going to, after once you get rebalanced, you're going to be the Empress again. Beautiful energy, male or female. They're all male or female. If you're a parent, you are an excellent parent. You're kind and thoughtful and loving and considerate and generous, and I can go on and on and on. You have wonderful qualities as a human being. So whoever enters your life also has to have a lot of those same qualities, or it will not work. This person did not. This person does. They have a lot of those same qualities and same goals and aspirations. You get in self-protection mode here. It's like you want to protect this relationship once it comes in. Once you get over the anxiety and the confusion about it actually happening, you will guard it, and you will guard it fiercely. Then I have the King of Swords, right next to the Seven of Wands and under the King of Pentacles. This is air energy. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Might be strong in your chart, might be strong around this reading. But Pisces, this is your energy. You are moving forward with your sword up. You're going to pay attention to the truth and the clarity of everything. So you've learned to listen to your intuition over here, that you were so right in gathering up these swords of truth and clarity. Well, you're going to keep your sword up as you enter this new relationship with someone new, okay? And you're going to get your questions answered. You're going to be much more careful this time. You're going to make sure they have a pentacle. And this reading tells me they do. They do. And they're sincere. So let's take out one more card. There's a lot of love associated with that sun. A lot of love. The Three of Pentacles. You know, okay, there definitely was a toxic energy. Very well could have been a third party involved, which made this relationship toxic. But this is like butting heads, arguing, not seeing eye to eye. They did not have a lot of the same qualities as you have. That's why this relationship failed. It's like you were with the wrong person for you. And so this falls right on Temperance, trying to get you rebalanced over this energy here. And it also falls on the Sun, which is the outcome of going through that energy. So, Pisces, your intuitions are running very high. Please pay attention to what your gut is telling you, because you can guide your own way through all of this. Temperance is here to help. Temperance is doing everything they can to get both your feet on the ground. That's where you feel your best, is grounded. And this person who comes in, that's where they feel their best, is grounded. You're going to get through it. And it's all going to work out beautifully. So Pisces, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.